So take a comfortable seat and take a moment and notice how you're feeling in your body. So you might have your eyes closed or open, and you're just going to scan your body. And you're noticing how you feel. Notice parts of your body that draw your attention, as well as parts of your body that you don't notice at all. And then we're going to take one hand and put it on the chest, and the other hand and put it under our rib cage, like on your diaphragm. And as long as that's comfortable to hold your hands on your body, I want you to breathe in nose, chest, and belly, and breathe out belly, chest, nose. In nose, chest, belly, out, belly, chest, nose. And this is something that you can do anytime. It will help bring you into your body, help you focus, and help reconnect you to the earth, right? So as you're here breathing with your full body, I want you to think about how you want to feel when we're done with practice today. So just getting a picture in your head. And then once you have come up with how you want to feel, you're setting your intention. You might bow the head to the heart, heart to the earth, or you might just set it silently to yourself. And then we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees. And so your wrists are going to be slightly in front of your shoulders, your knees slightly behind your hips. Your index fingers are pointing straight ahead. And here, I want you to notice, in fact, you might even take one hand and put it on your lower abdominals, but your back is going to be flat here. And you're using those lower abdominals so that you're supporting the low back. And the inhale is going to be up here in this tabletop position. Exhale down towards child's pose. And you're going to do this movement at your own pace with your breath. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Continuing to move with your breath, altering however you need to make this work for your body. And one more time. And just that alone, you could do that on your own, right? Now, you're going to take your left foot and step it forward. And so your right knee is still on the ground behind the hip. The knee is over the ankle. Your hands may be on the ground, or you might have some blocks underneath them. And we're going to move from being in this modified lunge to straightening that left leg, right? Move with your breath, bend the knee, the left knee, and straighten. You're just moving with your breath front to back. Noticing how your body feels as you move, not forcing anything. And, maybe it's been a while since you moved, right? And you're just noticing how it feels. Now we're going to step that left foot back and step your right foot forward. And again, get yourself set up so the knee is directly over the ankle. The right knee, the left knee is behind that back hip. And whenever you're ready to move, you might inhale as you straighten the leg, exhale as you come forward. See what works for your breath in this movement. Moving in a way that works for your body. Now, the next time that you're in your modified lunge, you're going to turn those back toes under on your left foot, lift the knee off the ground and step that foot forward. Now we're in a forward bend, and you're going to bring your hands onto your legs. The inhale is going to be halfway up into a half forward bend. Exhale more deeply into your legs. Just moving with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Feel free to have the knees bent because we are just warming up. And so, and you're noticing, you know, like trying out these new positions in your body, moving with your breath. Next inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. So now that you're up, notice, right? Like we moved a little bit. How does that feel in your body? How is your breath moving? We're going to pause for a moment and we're going to place one hand on the chest and one hand on your diaphragm again. And for the next few breaths, we're going to breathe in nose, chest, belly, breathe out belly, chest, nose. So you're taking this time to reconnect, noticing how your body feels and how your breath is moving in your body. In nose, chest, belly, out belly, chest, nose. And again, this might be something that you choose to practice throughout the week. After your next exhale, we're going to release the hands down to the sides. And so you're going to feel your feet on the ground, feel the heels, feel the toes, maybe rock back and forth from heel to toe with the knees bent. Just reconnecting to the floor. Eventually we'll come to a place where we stop. And then the inhale is going to be taking your arms up in line with your ears, and exhale, take the arms down. And notice you may have a habit of arcing your arms out to the side. For today, I want you to see if you can bring them forward, right? So inhale, arms up in line with your ears, exhale, arms down. If it feels safe and comfortable, you're going to inhale, come up onto your toes, extend the arms overhead, exhale, heels down, arms down. And again, a couple more times with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Once more. Nice. Now the next time that you come down, we're going to step the feet a little bit wider and keep the hands on the outside of the legs. Inhale is going to be body upright. Exhale, you're going to slide down. Inhale up, alternate sides. And you're keeping your hands connected to your body. Now, if it sounds inviting, you're going to slide that outside elbow up higher towards the sky. So inhale is still center. Exhale, slide down and slide that other arm up. And again, if it sounds inviting, now you're going to start to look towards that lifted arm and shoulder. And the next time you finish your second side, you're going to pause, notice how you're feeling in your body. Bring your feet to about hip distance apart. And now we're going to inhale the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, you're going to act like you're sitting into a chair, right? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit. And we're not going for our deepest place here. We're just, again, starting to warm up the body and notice how our body feels as we make these different movements. Last time, inhale up, exhale, your arms down to the sides. So now we're warmed up. You might roll through your shoulders a little bit. We're going to go through 2 salutations. And so a salutation is a vinyasa. It's a bunch of different poses put together. The first one we're going to do is probably the most common one. It's called the sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. and you have a document of this, I'm also recording this class so that you'll have this to refer to. So you're going to come towards the top of your mat or your space, bring your hands at the heart center, connect with your breath. On an inhale, we're going to reach those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to come down into our forward bend. Take your hands onto your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, in towards your legs. Next inhale, we're going to step back with the right foot into a nice deep lunge. Now you're going to isometrically pull your legs towards one another and then possibly bring your hands up onto your thigh or reach up towards the sky. On an exhale, we're going to take the hands down, step back into a plank. Inhale, exhale, slide back into a down dog. And I suggest starting with your knees bent. So the body and arms are one and your legs are the other side. So it's like an upside down V. And we're going to keep the knees bent and then pedal through the feet, meaning that you take one heel down and reach the other knee towards the ground. So you're pedaling through your feet. And then this is where it gets interesting. You're going to take your right foot now and step forward into a lunge, and it should be on the second side. Find your balance and your breath. You want your feet hip width apart so they're not in a straight line and about a leg's distance in length. Isometrically pull the feet towards one another. Hands come up onto the thigh or reach up towards the sky. How's your breath? On an exhale, the hands are going to come to the ground, back foot steps forward. Take your hands onto your legs, inhale all the way up. Reach those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Sun salutation. And there are many, many variations. I'm going to add in one more pose this time. So inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale into your forward bend. Inhale, slide halfway up. Exhale in towards your legs. Next inhale, step back with the right foot. Reach your hands onto your thigh or up towards the sky. Exhale, hands are going to come to the ground. We're going to step into a plank. You're going to inhale here, exhale back into your bent-legged down dog. Now we're going to inhale forward and you're going to open up your chest into what we call up dog. Exhale back into your down dog. And inhale, step forward with that right foot. Find your balance and your breath. Hands onto your thigh or up towards the sky. Whenever your exhale comes, step into your forward bend. Hands on the ground, back foot comes forward. Inhale, slide up your legs. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's do that one more time. And remember that you're going to adjust however you need to for your body. Hands at the heart center, connect with your breath. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale into your forward bend. Inhale, slide hands halfway up the legs. Exhale in towards your legs. Inhale, step back with the right foot. Hands to your thigh or up towards the sky. Whenever your exhale comes, hands come down to the ground, step back into your plank. Inhale here. Exhale back into your bent-legged down dog. Inhale forward, open the chest into an up dog. Relax your shoulders. Exhale back into your bent legged down dog again. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Hands to the thigh or the sky. Exhale, hands to the ground, back foot comes forward. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart center. And you're going to pause for a moment, right? And you might take one hand onto your chest and one hand back onto the diaphragm. How is your body? How's your heart rate? Your body temperature? Where is your mind? How did you like sun salutation? Now we're going to move to our second salutation once you've had a moment to reconnect. And maybe you never disconnected, but just in case you did. Now we're going to move into Moon Salutation. And Moon Salutation, so the sun salutation is traditionally done in the morning. It's heating and uplifting. Moon Salutation, Chandra Namaskar, is traditionally done in the evening. It's more cooling, and it focuses more on the lower part of the body. Sun Salutation focuses a little bit more on full body. So when you're ready, we're going to start in the center of the mat with your hands at your heart center. Connect with your breath. On an inhale, we're going to reach those hands up overhead. Exhale, we're going to move to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And we're going to step out into a wide-legged stance. Feet are parallel or your heels are slightly out. So we call this a 5-star pose. On the exhale, we're going to bend the elbows and the knees and engage all your muscles. I like to call this warrior goddess. And if you like to make noise on your exhale, go ahead. So nice big inhale. On the inhale, we extend the arms and the legs, and you're going to pivot your feet to the right. Now moving with your right hand, you're going to inhale up. Exhale, the right hand comes behind the right knee, and you slide down however much you can, still keep your chest open. On the next exhale, you're going to take that left hand, it's going to come down onto the right leg, and you're going to pivot your back foot forward into what we call pyramid pose. On the next exhale, we're going to bend the front knee, slide the left foot back, and you're going to come into a lunge. Next exhale, we're going to walk the hands to the inside of the right foot, pivot yourself around into a one-legged squat. Now, for some of you, coming down that low might be challenging. You might be in a one-legged squat a little bit higher, right? Make sure your ankles, knees, hips all feel okay. Now, from the one-legged squat, we're going to slide in your left foot into a full squat. And again, your squat can be high or low. There's a little bit of a rounded back here, long, smooth breaths. I like to stay here for a breath or two and kind of reconnect. And then you might have to fix your spot on your mat because we're going to come into a one-legged squat with the right leg extended and the left foot bent. So get yourself situated into your one-legged squat, and now we'll be moving on the inhale. So one-legged squat. On the inhale, we're going to take the hands around the left knee and pivot around into our lunge. On the next inhale, we're going to slide that back foot forward a little bit into our pyramid pose. On the next inhale, you're going to open up your back foot and reach that right arm up towards the sky to triangle pose. Next inhale, we're going to come all the way up, extend the arms and bring your feet parallel. 5-star. And then on the exhale, it's going to be our warrior goddess. Bend the elbows and the knees. Inhale, step the legs and arms together overhead. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart center. And observe, right? Notice how your body feels differently in moon salutation compared to sun salutation. Notice your breath, your body temperature, your breathing rate. And we're going to do it again. So hands to your heart center. Going to reach those arms up overhead. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, and step out into a wide stance, five-pointed star. Exhale, bend the elbows and the knees. Inhale, extend the arms and the legs, pivot the feet to the right. Exhale down into your triangle pose. Chest is open here. Exhale, take that left hand onto the right leg, and you might want to step your left foot out a little bit into your pyramid pose. Hands on the leg or on the ground, legs are straight here. Next, exhale, slide the left foot back and come into your lunge. Next, exhale, walk your hands to the inside of the foot, one-legged squat. People always ask, do my feet need to be flat on the ground? And the answer is yes or no. It depends on your body. Then we're going to slide in the left foot, full squat. And again, you can be high or low here. Do what works for your body. When you're ready, we're going to extend out, and you might have to replace yourself on your mat. You're going to extend out the right leg, one-legged squat with the left foot bent. And then moving on the inhale now, hands around your left knee as you pivot around into your lunge. Next inhale, step that right foot forward into your pyramid pose. Next inhale, pivot out your right foot and lift the right arm up, triangle pose. Next inhale, come on up, bring your feet parallel, arms extended. Five-pointed star, exhale, bend the elbows and the knees. I just like to make noise. Inhale, step the arms and legs together. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Pause once again. Notice how you're doing. We're going to do it one more time. Hands at the heart center. Breathe, focus. Whenever you're ready, on the inhale, take your arms up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart center. What am I doing? We're going to step out. I lost my concentration. Look at that. We're going to step out into a wide stance. Five-pointed star. On the exhale, we're going to bend the elbows and the knees. Inhale, extend the limbs and pivot the feet to the right. Exhale down into our triangle. And you only come down as far as you can keep your chest open. If it doesn't work to have your arm extended, you could have it on your hip. On the next exhale, left hand comes down, pivot that back foot around into your pyramid pose. Next exhale, come into our lunge. And remember, that can be a high lunge as well. Next exhale, pivot around into a one-legged squat. I'm doing the high version now. Next exhale, step in that left foot into your squat. And again, whenever you're ready, you're going to find your place on your mat, extend the right leg, one-legged squat with the left knee bent. Moving on the inhale now. Next inhale, pivoting around into your lunge. Next inhale, step that back foot forward into your pyramid. Next inhale, pivoting out the right foot and extending your right arm up towards the sky. Next inhale, come all the way up. 5-pointed star, exhale. Bending the elbows and the knees. Inhale, stepping the arms and feet together. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling center. Exhaling hands to your heart center. And pause. So you pause the body and the breath continues to move. And you're noticing how you feel. Now, before we're gonna come down to the ground next, but before we do that, I want you to just roll through your shoulders, wiggle your fingers, roll through your wrists, walk through your feet a little bit. We're just checking in with the body, what's happening in our body right now. Now from here, I want you to find your mat, your blanket or your towel, and we're gonna make a little roll. So you're gonna make your way down to the ground safely. And it's those transition times when when people get hurt, right? So being aware, not just of when you're in the poses, but when we're transitioning from the ground to standing or standing to the ground or turning around. So you're gonna make a little roll. Everybody has their roll. Now we're gonna take that roll and we're gonna place it on the ground. So this is gonna go under our knees. So very carefully, I want you to think about what's the safest, most comfortable way, besides just plopping down on the ground, to come down onto your back, right? So you might make your way onto your side and roll over, but you're gonna get yourself down onto your back, and we're gonna have that roll just under our knees. And you're gonna see how that feels. And then your hands, just like we did sitting or seated and standing, we're gonna place one hand on our chest and one hand on our diaphragm. And as you allow your body to become heavy and completely supported by the earth, you're gonna start to focus on your breath. Breathing in, nose, chest, belly. Breathing out, belly, chest, nose. Long, smooth breaths. Now there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. And you're just going to be present with your breath. If it is uncomfortable to have your hands on your body like this, just take them down to the ground. Long, smooth breaths. Body heavy. Long, smooth breaths, nose, chest, belly in. Belly, chest, nose out.